Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Vidya Guru. In today's session, we will be discussing current affairs for the month of September. This entire video is going to be in English. If you want the Hindi version, अगर आपको सेम वीडियो का सेम क्वेश्चंस का हिंदी वर्जन देखना है तो आप चैनल की प्लेलिस्ट जाइए, प्लेलिस्ट में चेक कीजिए, वहां पर सेम क्वेश्चंस का हिंदी वर्जन भी अवेलेबल है. If you like the video, please consider liking it, share it with your friends and do subscribe to the channel Vidya Guru. And do not forget to press the bell icon by which you will get the notifications of the videos from the channel. So, without any further delay, let's start. First of all, let's talk about the three labor bills that are passed in our parliament. The three labor bills. The government of India has passed three bills related to labor laws. The existing labor laws are changed by these three bills. The name of the bills are: first is the Occupation Safety, Health and Working Conditions Code Bill 2020. Second is Industrial Relations Code Bill 2020. Third is the Code on Social Security Bill 2020. These three bills are introduced and passed in our parliament by the government of India. So the aim of these questions, these bills is first to promote welfare and protection of workers. First of all, let's talk about the Occupation Safety, Health and Working Conditions Code Bill 2020. Under this bill, the safety of the employment, the occupation of the worker is ensured, and the working conditions are also improved. The provisions of these working conditions are improved. The existing laws that were having such flaws are removed in these bills as per the government. Second bill, the Industrial Relations Code Bill 2020. This bill talks about the industrial relations. For example, you have seen that there are many unions of workers that go on strike without any further notice, and by this the industries face huge losses. So in this bill it is discussed, it is a provision that is added which says that a union must give a 60-day notice before going on a strike. So these kind of provisions are added in these bills. And the third bill, which says the Code on Social Security Bill, talks about women's security, the conditions, the working conditions of women in the company, the production unit, or you may say the factory. These things are talked about in these bills. And by these bills, another point which is targeted is the ease of doing business. You know how much our government is working on ease of doing business. They have launched a ranking also, and Andhra Pradesh got the first rank in this ranking, the ease of doing business index, which is launched in 2020 year. As we have talked about the labor bills, let me tell you the Labor and Employment Ministry. The Minister of the Labor and Employment Ministry is Santosh Kumar Gangwar. He is a Minister of State for that particular ministry, and he has independent charge. I have told you in our previous videos that independent charge means that he does not have any union minister above him, or you may say any union minister to which he has to report. So he is the supreme, or you may call the topmost minister for this ministry. Ministry's name is the Labor and Employment Ministry. Let's move forward to the next question, which says the Property Damage Claim Tribunal. A tribunal has been set up by Uttar Pradesh CM Shri Yogi Adityanath ji. He has approved the formation of the Property Damage Claims Tribunal in two cities. First is Lucknow, second is Meerut. The name of these cities is important. And by this tribunal, or you may say through this tribunal, public property damage claims will be addressed. See, you know that last year in December 2019, there were huge protests related to CAA and NRC. So in those protests, there was there were violence also, and public property very in a very large number public property was damaged. So to claim that from the rioters, he has set up this tribunal, because Allahabad High Court did not allow the CM to claim that property directly from the rioters. So now no one would dare to damage public property because he has to pay for the damage now. So if we have talked about UP, let's talk about the CM and the governor of the state. The CM of the state is Yogi Adityanath ji. Here he is. And the governor of the state is Anandiben Patel. Anandiben Patel. She is having an additional charge of Madhya Pradesh governor also. She is the governor of Madhya Pradesh also with an additional charge. And I have told you about Anandiben Patel one important fact, that she is the first woman chief minister of the state of Gujarat. Okay, this is an important point you must remember. Let's talk about the Lok Sabha seats of the state. It is 80. That's why UP plays very important role in the national politics of our country. It has 31 Rajya Sabha seats. Let's move on to the next question, which says the direct cargo ferry service to promote trade between India and Maldives. India has started a cargo ferry service. Cargo service means the commercial ships from India and Maldives will be a service will be started. It will connect the Kulhudufushi and Malé port of Maldives. These two ports are connected with India to the ports of, first is Tuticorin, and second is Cochin, which is Kochi now, Cochin of India. These two ports are connected with Kulhudufushi and Malé. Malé is the capital of the country, and the currency of the country is Maldivian rupiah. The code for the currency is MVR. MVR. And the president of the country is Ibrahim Mohammed Soleh. He is the president of the country. Let me tell you some interesting facts about Maldives. First of all, Maldives is an island nation. It has around 1200 islands in its territory. Second, if we talk about Tuticorin, you must know that Tuticorin is in news because of Sterlite copper plant. First of all, you must know that there is a thermal power plant in Tuticorin, and because of Sterlite copper plant, it is in news. This copper plant is a copper plant which produces copper, and because of this plant, India is now able to export copper also, and India's position of export in the field of copper is improved because of this plant. So this is an important plant for the country, and India has invested around 3,000 crore rupees on this particular plant. And this plant in news because environmentalists claim, or you may say blame, this plant to produce, because it produces poisonous gas according to the environmentalists, and they want this plant to shut down. But it has an important role in our in our country's economy. So this is quite controversial. We cannot say that it should shut down or it should run like it is running now. So it is a controversial topic, but the point is that it is an important point. It is an important news for you that Sterlite copper plant is in Tuticorin. Now let's move on to the next question, which says Balaram Yojana 2020. Actually, this question is important for you because the name, the Balaram Yojana, is a kind of tricky name. Tricky because Balaram Yojana sounds a Hindi name, and the Hindi names for the Yojanas, the schemes, are used by mostly the Hindi belt states. For example, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand. So these states usually use Hindi names. And these kind of tricky questions are favorite questions for the paper setters. For example, let me tell you, there was a question related to Dulari Kanya Yojana in 2017's exam. Dulari Kanya Yojana, it was asked that which state has launched Dulari Kanya Yojana, and the answer of the question was Arunachal Pradesh. Can you assume, can you make a guess? No, because in the option there were options Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, and Arunachal Pradesh. So among these options, it was very difficult to make a guess that which state has launched Dulari Kanya Yojana. So these type of tricky questions are favorite questions of the question setters. So this question is important for you, which is Balaram Yojana 2020, and this Yojana has been launched by state of Odisha. Odisha state government has launched Balaram Yojana to provide crop loans to landless farmers of up to 1.6 lakhs, and around 7 lakh landless cultivators are expected to be advantaged from this Yojana, this scheme, Balaram Yojana. The CM of the state is Naveen Patnaik, and the governor of the state is Ganeshi Lal. Odisha has 21 representations in Lok Sabha and 10 representations in Rajya Sabha. Only this much information you must know about the Odisha state. Let's talk about the next question, which says Mukhyamantri Mahila Utkarsh Yojana. This Yojana has been launched by Vijay Rupani, the CM of state of Gujarat. Gujarat's CM Vijay Rupani has launched a scheme named Mukhyamantri Mahila Utkarsh Yojana, and under this scheme a service of loan with 0% interest of up to rupees 1 lakh will be given to the women. Which women? Who are employed under self-help groups of the states. And the CM of the state is Vijay Rupani, and the governor of the state is Acharya Devvrat. I have told you about Gujarat that Anandiben Patel was the first women CM of the state, and it has 26 Lok Sabha representations while it has 11 Rajya Sabha representations. Now let's move on to the next question, which says Dayton Literary Peace Prize Lifetime Achievement Award. This award has been won by Margaret Atwood. Margaret Atwood from Canada won the 2020 Dayton Literary Peace Prize Lifetime Achievement Award. She is a prominent, renowned author, and when I got through the news, I didn't find it important, but when I read about Margaret Atwood, I found that she is the winner of 2019 Booker Prize, and that's why I found that this particular prize becomes important for you. She has won 2019's Booker Prize, and also 2020's Booker Prize are going to be announced in the upcoming month, the October month. So I found that this is important for you and can come in your examination. So make a note that Dayton Literary Peace Prize Lifetime Achievement Award has been won by Margaret Atwood from Canada. And the Booker Prize, let me tell you, the Booker Prize that she won in 2019 was for the book named The Testaments. She won the Booker Prize with another person, the joint winner, and the book's name is The Testaments. Let's move on to the next question, which says Udit Singhal selected as the young leaders for the SDG. SDG stands for Sustainable Development Goals. Sustainable Development Goals. Udit Singhal, an 18-year-old Indian boy, has been included by UN in the 2020 class of 17 young leaders for Sustainable Development Goals. And what does Sustainable Development Goal means? Actually, in UN, many countries have signed that they will look forward for the Sustainable Development Goals, in which they were promote the use of renewable energy resources and try to reduce the use of non-renewable energy resources as much as possible. So to promote that, Udit Singhal has been nominated among the 17 young leaders which will promote the sustainable development goals. As we have talked about UN, let's see who is the General Secretary. The General Secretary for UN is Antonio Guterres. Antonio Guterres, an important name, and the headquarter for the UN is New York, USA. Let me tell you the foundation of UN. UN was founded in 1945 in San Francisco, California, not the New York. Important point to be noted that it was founded in San Francisco, California, not the New York. Its headquarters is in New York now. Let's move on to the next question, which says Blue Flag Eco Label. 8 beaches of India has been recommended for the International Blue Flag Eco Label. What is this blue flag? Actually, this blue flag eco label is given to the beaches of the world that are cleanest. The cleanest beaches get this blue flag, and 8 beaches from India are now considered as the cleanest beaches in the world, among the cleanest beaches of the world. Let me tell you another fact that Spain is the country with the highest number of cleanest beaches. Around 250 plus beaches are there that has this blue flag eco label, and this is kind of an achievement for our country, and the positive news is are promoted in the government exams, so it can come in your exam, it becomes important for you. And the union minister for our country is Prakash Javadekar. Union environment minister is Prakash Javadekar. Let's move on to the next question, which says a girl from Surat appointed as ambassador for UNEP. 17-year-old Khushi Chindalia will spread awareness about the safeguard of the environmental treasures and discuss India's contribution to the environmental conservation. She is from Surat and has been appointed as regional ambassador for India. Regional ambassador for India by UNEP Tunza Eco Generation. They have appointed Khushi Chindalia. The name is important, as I have told you that whatever a woman achieves, you must take a note of that. So a girl, 17-year-old girl is achieving something, then it becomes important from your exams point of view. She is Khushi Chindalia and she is now the ambassador. She has been appointed as ambassador for UNEP Tunza Eco Generation. Let's move on to the next question, which says Ashley Barty won a golf club championship. She is Ashley Barty and you can see there is a tennis racket in her hand. It might seem you a mistake that a wrong pick has been put here, but she is Ashley Barty and she is a tennis player also. She is rank 1 player by WTA, World Tennis Association, and she has also been a former cricketer. She has played cricket for Australia, and now she has won a golf club championship. So a woman achieving many things, a multi-talented woman, is important for you. The world number 1 Australian won the Brookwater Golf Club Women's Championship. The name of the championship is Brookwater Golf Club Women's Championship. The capital of Australia is Canberra. The currency of Australia is Australian dollar, and the PM of the country is Scott Morrison. The name of Ashley Barty is important for you. Another name is Naomi Osaka. She is a tennis player and she has recently won US Open 2020. So these two names are mostly asked in examination. So Ashley Barty, Naomi Osaka, you must know about these two women. Let's move on to the next question, which says 670 electric buses sanctioned under FAME scheme. FAME India scheme. The scheme stands for faster adoption and manufacturing of hybrid and electric vehicles in India, FAME India scheme. Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change Prakash Javadekar has announced sanctioning of 670 electric buses in Maharashtra, Goa, Gujarat and Chandigarh. These three states and one union territory. These 670 electric buses are sanctioned. And this is about phase 1. And in phase 2, the FAME India scheme, he has also announced sanctioning of 241 charging stations in Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Gujarat and Port Blair under this scheme, FAME India scheme. Name of the scheme is important, and it is important because it is a part of SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. I told you that Sustainable Development Goals are the goals in which India has promised in UN to look forward to renewable energy resources. So electric buses is a part of SDG. IFFI to be held in January 2021, which were to be scheduled in 20th November to 28th November are now going to be held in January 2021 in Goa. As we have talked about Goa's CM is Pramod Sawant and the governor of the state is, it has 1 Rajya Sabha representation and 2 Lok Sabha representations from the state in the Parliament of India. WBTC introduces unique tram library in Kolkata. West Bengal Transport Corporation has introduced a unique tram library. You know, tram in India is in operation only in one city, which is Kolkata. So West Bengal government has decided to start this library, and to attract readers they have decided to design the tram library which will have books and magazines including those on competitive examinations such as civil services, UPSC books and WBCS, West Bengal Civil Services books, and GRE, GMAT, SSC related books, so that more and more readers come to the library. The CM of the state is Mamata Banerjee and the governor of the state is Jagdeep Dhankad. It has 42 Lok Sabha seats and 16 Rajya Sabha seats in our parliament. Let's move on to the next question, which says jail employees to wear body cameras. A pilot project sanctioned by our president Ram Nath Kovind, under which jail employees will wear body cameras. It has been sanctioned for 4 states now, which is Rajasthan, Telangana, Punjab and Uttar Pradesh. In these states, the jail employees will be provided with a body cameras. An amount of 80 lakhs has been sanctioned for UP's jails under this scheme. These cameras will be helpful in detecting violent criminal acts, drug addiction, suicide and prison security related problems. So they will be under cameras supervision. Let's move on to the next question, which says Shivangi, first Rafale women fighter pilot. Shivangi Singh, Flight Lieutenant Shivangi Singh is going to become India's first Rafale women fighter pilot. I have told you first women are always important and frequently asked in examinations. So she is the first Rafale women fighter pilot. She hails from Varanasi and will formally join 17 Golden Arrows Squadron. This is the name of the unit that she is going to join, of 4.5G Rafales at Ambala Air Base after she finishes her conversion training. The name of the training is conversion training. The name of the pilot is Flight Lieutenant Shivangi Singh. So it is an important question for you. Let's move on to the next question, which says Kerala to establish first biomedical park. Government has planned to set up a dedicated medical device manufacturing park in Kerala soon. In Kerala, this park is going to be set up. One of the first medical device parks in the country, MedSpark, the biomedical park to be established in Life Sciences Park, Thonakkal, Thiruvananthapuram. Thonakkal is a city in Thiruvananthapuram. The biomedical park will focus on providing the full range of services for medical devices industry. To improve our medical industry, not only the doctors but also the equipment must be improved. So to improve that, the industry must be helped. So to help the industry, this device park, the medical device park, is going to be set up in Kerala. So this park will have services like R&D support, testing and evaluation. The CM of the state is Pinarayi Vijayan. The governor of the state is Arif Muhammad Khan. It has 20 Lok Sabha representations while it has 9 Rajya Sabha representations. This much information is important for you about Kerala. Let's move on to the next question, which says world's first bionic eye. Scientists at Monash University, Australia claims that they have built a system through which blind people would be able to see again. Actually, it will bypass the optic nerve and send the signals from retina to the brain. So, by this, they have claims that they have built a system. Now, according to them, this is the world's first bionic eye. The bionic eye, dubbed Generis Bionic Vision System. The name of the device, or you may call the system, is Generis Bionic Vision System. Bionic actually is a combination of two words, bio and nic. Nic from electronic, and bio is kind of biology, which in Greek means body. So bionic eye means an artificial eye. Has been under development for nearly a decade now. It works by bypassing damaged optic nerves. I told you it bypasses the optic nerve and send the signal from retina to the brain. So it is from Australia. The name of the university is Monash University, and the capital of the country is Canberra. Currency is Australian dollar, and the PM of the state of the country is Scott Morrison. He is Scott Morrison. Let's move on to the next question, which says Italian Open 2020 in tennis. Italian Open is won by Novak Djokovic, and he has won his 36th Masters title, which was held at Rome. He beat Diego Schwartzman by 7-5, 6-3 direct sets. Top seeded Simona Halep of Romania won her first Italian Open title when defending champion Carolina Pliskova. Carolina Pliskova retired midway through the final with an injury. So these two names are important for you. First, Novak Djokovic, who has won his 36th Masters title and won Italian Open 2020. And Simona Halep from Romania. Let's move on to the next question, which says new director business development of DMRC, Delhi Metro Rail Corporation, has got a new director for business development, and he is Pramit Kumar Garg. Pramit Kumar Garg took over charge of Director Business Development of DMRC. Garg is an officer of 1992 batch of Indian Railway Services of Engineers and has been associated with DMRC since 2002. You must know that DMRC, Delhi Metro Rail Corporation's first train was started in 2002 from Tisajari to Shahadra. This question can come in your examination, which is Delhi Metro's first metro started from Tisajari to Shahadra in 2002. He is a civil engineer from University of Roorkee, which is now IIT Roorkee, and has a graduate from IIT Delhi also. So this much information you must know about Pramit Kumar Garg. Now guys, we have the last segment of the session, which is important days. Important days are important for you. These important days from September's month is written here, and I request you to remember all these important days, national, international days, and the themes of the days also important for you guys. So this is all for today's session. I request you, if you like the video, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and do subscribe to the channel Vidya Guru. Your appreciation by liking and commenting on the video is much appreciated. I request you, please do comment and do like the video. Thank you so much. We will come with more such videos, more such information. Till then, bye bye. Take care.